Hi, welcome to Post Credits Café with Lauren. I'm Lauren, and on today's inaugural episode of Post Credits Café, I have none other than filmmaker, writer, animator, director of the brand new feature film Boys Go to Jupiter, Julian Glander, everybody.
Oh,
Hey, what's up?
what's going on? Good to see you, dude.
Good to see you too. Today, I have prepped for my guest and I what I call the Jupiter Juice Latte. Here you go, Julian. Here's yours. Yep.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. And the Jupiter Juice Latte, what is it? It's espresso, it's a little bit of milk, it is orange syrup because I thought oranges, a fruit motif in Boys Go to Jupiter. And then we topped it. Hell yes. I said, how are we going to integrate eggs into this bevy? Vanilla meringue. Okay.
Oh my God,
Hell
dude.
yes. Topped with some orange zest. And
That
we
is
go.
so good. I would drink this every day.
No, I haven't tasted it yet. So this is the major taste test.
I know it's good.
Yeah, that shit rocks,
Because
actually.
we have the egg song in the movie where we talk about all the different ways you have eggs. We don't even get into meringues. We
Well,
don't even get into the egg white cocktails.
right.
There's literally like 10,000 egg uses.
Hollandaise, table eggs, mayonnaise. And that's actually a perfect start to this interview because my biggest hard-hitting question was going to be who wrote the egg song? Where did it come from? Do you have a passion for eggs? I have a passion for eggs. I think they're just so versatile and beautiful.
It's a new passion for me.
Got
I
you.
don't know if we've talked about this yet. A couple years ago, I got two pet ducks, and
Right.
so I had my baby ducklings, and like my big milestone was them being alive long enough to start laying eggs, which happens at about 6 months. It really defamiliarized me to the concept of eggs to actually see them come out of a duck. And it made me appreciate them a little more as like a very substantial, perfect thing that exists in nature. So that's sort of the core of the movie and of the egg song.
What's your favorite way to consume eggs?
What I do a lot with the duck eggs is I make pasta with them. So
Whoa.
I get the eggs, I make a dough, I press it, I make the shapes, I boil it, I make a sauce. It's like when I have a whole day to kill and then eat a pasta dish that takes 5 minutes, like that's like an
Yeah.
ideal day for me.
I've been trying to like slow down lately and like actually take time to do things and not like rush through them. And that's like really beautiful. Also,
And like
just
you
like
just did that. You just made a craft
that's what
beverage.
I'm saying. Like we are recipe developers, low key.
I
Me
had
and
a
you,
delusion
Julian.
that I could create a new pasta shape, but every
You
time
definitely could. I mean, anybody who's seen anything you've made, like you just be making shapes.
they all exist, anything you
Any
can think
shape
of.
exists. Isn't that
I
crazy?
was like,
If you
okay,
were
a
a shape, what
ball.
would you be? Oh, well, okay, continue with the pasta.
So I really thought I had one, and it was like a ball with spikes coming out of it, and that exists. It was like it looked like a dog
No
toy,
way.
and obviously they all have it's like Dogatelli or something, a Dogabaccio or
Right,
something.
right.
Like
Then I
obviously you
said
could do
circle.
like the SpongeBob macaroni where you
Take
make
a
a die cut and it's just like so
right.
specific.
But where's the heart in that?
No, it's too
It's too
industrial.
industrial. Boys go to
I'm going on
Jupiter.
all
Okay.
Avengers diet starting
Oh,
now. I'm
I'll
gonna
join
go to
you.
the dollar store and just whatever they have that has the
Hell
Avengers on.
yeah.
I'm drinking like a blue Captain America juice that the bottle is shaped like Captain America. Mr. Beast would do this to someone. He would say 100 days of Avengers only.
Let's not get into that, man. Let's
No,
not get into that, man.
let's spend the whole hour on
If Mr.
Jimmy
Beast were a shape,
Donaldson,
what shape would Mr. Beast be?
evil pentagram.
I'm gonna ask you just about like Blender and what way back in the day drew you to that form of animation. What made you want to create your feature film using that as opposed to another form of animation or
I started using Blender a really long time ago. I sometimes miss how sucky it was. Like it was a very janky program when I first got it. At that time, creatively, I was like manically trying a million different things. I was in a band and I was trying to write a novel and I was, recording a lot of music and doing 2D animation. And I think like it was just something that I downloaded one night and was playing around with. And I really feel like it chose me. It's a
It
great program. It's very nice to see it having sort of a special moment. When Flo won the Oscar this year, I was like crying, like, that's my software.
Yes.
That's my little boy up there. That's
Wait,
my
that was on
computer
Blender?
program.
That was
That
on
was on
Blender.
Blender.
You're so right.
I do think the biggest thing is that it's free. I probably just would never have tried it otherwise. It's worth,
True.
I'd pay money for it now if I had to, but it's kind of like,
If
it's kind of
anything,
like
they should be paying
Wikipedia
you.
where, yeah, you know what? They should be paying me.
Blender, sponsor episode 1 of Post Credits Cafe with Lauren and Julian Glander, please. The amount of people, like trillions of people, are going to see this.
I think yeah, we're looking at trillions here.
And probably like every single one is going to download Blender now.
I'm getting nervous.
Let me take a sip of my bevy. Did you ever make your art piece about Fatburgs?
Oh my God. Wait, when were we talking about Fatburgs?
I can't tell you that information.
This was a long time ago. I was
Yeah.
obsessed because they were in the news. So
Fatburgs,
anyone in the cafe who doesn't know, a fatberg is like it's like when people pour bacon grease or gunk down the sink, it all like congeals into a big mass that like travels through the pipes. And they were finding them under New York, I think, is where the fatbergs were really taking off.
I wonder sometimes like what is underneath New York, and I guess Fatburgs is
Fatbergs, the
one of those
Ninja
things.
Turtles,
Right.
um,
Ninja Turtles and Fatburgs.
and they're at war. They are cutting up the fatbergs into small pieces, and they're taking the
Oh.
lard and they're spreading it on their pizza.
Do you think the Fatburgs like feel good about, like, do you think like it fulfills them to be used for that?
I think like this would be the Pixar movie is like it's a fatberg who wants more out of life. It's a
And he
fatberg
finally found
who
his purpose. Would you ever spread Fatburg on a pizza?
I hate to say it. I know this is one of the only things we're not supposed to talk about on here. If I was in a Mr. Beast challenge and he asked me to do it,
Any day. If the price is
yeah,
right, Mr. Beast
Mr. Beast, I'm yours.
will consume a
And this is
Fatburg.
we're on YouTube, we're on his website.
Wait, can you
So
believe he like owns the internet?
I honestly can't believe it. I think it's one of those things whenever something like that is that popular,
Wait, whoa, whoa, whoa.
I just
Hold on. I just got a notification. Mr. Beast just bought Blender. Oh my God.
what's up, guys?
What's up, Beast Heads? What is an ideal double feature for Boys Go to Jupiter? What would be your ideal double bill? You go to the movies,
Ooh.
you have a nice little maybe dinner, pizza, smeared with some Fatberg, delicious. Okay. You walk down to the Angelica Film Center in New York City, 6 p.m. You watch a film, and then you finish out after the 6 p.m. screening with Boys Go to Jupiter. What would be showing before that?
It's going before Boys Go to Jupiter. This is tough because I don't really fuck with the Angelica Film Center. I don't like
Oh, have you been to
the
Angelica East?
train going by. You know what? We had our Boys Go to
Wait,
Jupiter premiere at the Village East,
full circle.
and
Circle
it
is
was
a shape.
awesome. And so
Blender
look at
makes
me
shapes.
shitting on Angelica Film
Yeah, that's
Center, and
crazy.
they've done so much for me. And the big room in the Village East is awesome. So I take it
It is
back.
beautiful. It is very
I
Renaissance.
okay. The movie that I think is in the most kind of conversation with Boys Go to Jupiter is Grease because
Oh,
it's and let me
because
tell you why.
Fatbergs are kind of Greece, and Greece
Oh
boys go to
my
Jupiter.
god. Oh my god, it's all connecting.
Yeah,
It's the fact that it's a musical and the fact that
okay.
you have 35-year-olds playing high schoolers.
Truly though, the cast was exquisite. Who wrote the music and who like composed it?
That's gonna be me. Um
Okay,
yeah, I wrote the music and composed it.
I think my double bill. And I just thought of this morning because I was gonna say something set in suburbia because it is such a if anybody who grew up in suburbia like can palpably feel the vibes. I can't even explain it. But when I was watching it, I was like, this is me as a kid in the cul-de-sac with my siblings playing like cops and robbers, doing whatever. I was going to say something set in suburbia, but then I was like, low key, Kiki's delivery service.
He
Kiki
was
was
doing
doing
deliveries.
delivery on demand before that shit even existed.
No, she was before they had Swagways, she was on the broom.
That's what I'm saying.
Do
What if
you
her
watch, do you like the dub version or the sub version of Kiki's?
the first one I watched was sub, and then the consecutive 18 times I watched it after that was dub because I mean Kirsten Dunst,
What I
yes.
remember is Phil Hartman doing the cat and doing
Doing
like,
Gigi.
wait a minute,
Yeah.
Kiki, you gotta make the deliveries.
The saddest part is at the end, he never talks again. They never
Yeah.
speak again.
Well, they're setting it up for a sequel there that we just haven't gotten yet.
Okay, you're right. Kiki's part two, Fatburg, Blender.
Crossover. Yeah, why not? Why the hell not? Can I say that? Can I say why the hell not on this
Hell
crazy
yeah.
show? Ah, how freeing.
I love when people on podcasts are like, "Can I curse?" And then
It's
the
so, I can't believe I just did that. It's so embarrassing. I think it's embarrassing because it reveals how much of a child I still am. Like how my
no, you're
child,
just
I
being
have not healed from
I
childhood.
saw that as you being so polite for asking me
Yeah.
that. As if this is like a publication.
Well, it kind of, I mean,
Well,
it kind of is.
I mean, next week I have Austin Butler on, so just a little.
Yeah. And I'll just stick around for that. I'll just wait here until he
Yeah,
shows
sure.
up. I've been a
Um,
fan of his since he was on the Shannara Chronicles.
whoa, I've never even heard of that.
Okay. Okay. This is something you have to check out. I think it was on MTV and it's like a fantasy, like Lord of the Rings type show. And he's an elf prince or
Absolutely
something.
say less. I'm so
Yeah,
taken. I'm sad.
he
I'm
must have been
sad.
like 14 on that. And it's like,
What do
it's
you know
really
about
something else.
what do you know about aliens in the attic?
I don't know anything
Let me put you on, Julian. Aliens
because
in the
this
attic.
is where it's such a different generation here.
Well, how old are you?
I'm, unfortunately, I'm 35.
Yeah, aliens in the attic. Austin Butler, he goes on a family vacation. Oh my God. You won't believe it. There's aliens in the goddamn attic.
Wait, is he wearing long sleeves with a short sleeve over them in that movie?
No, he's wearing that in his scene in Hannah Montana.
There we go. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yep.
Yeah.
Have you ever done delivery service?
Jack, who plays the main character, has done a lot of it.
Okay.
He was a pizza guy in college or in high school, and then
Got you.
he did it on demand in college. The job that I was kind of thinking about when I wrote the movie was one time there was a woman in my neighborhood who had opened up a yoga studio, and she had hired me for the day to go around. She dropped me off in the front of like a really ritzy neighborhood, and she said, "Put these flyers from my yoga studio in every mailbox." It was like a classic like Florida subdivision, and every house was the same. And I got lost, and I kept no matter what I did, I kept going in the same circle, and so I kept putting more and more flyers into the same mailboxes. And so at the end of the day,
So you were
this
fired. She
one
fired you.
it was something where she didn't, I was never like called out for it, but I know she knew that I did that and was obviously never hired again. I don't know how much repeat business there would have been.
Were you paid for that service?
I'm thinking it was probably like $5 an hour.
Okay. So child labor. So we will
So
find her.
child labor.
Florida, if you get lost in one of those, in one of the developments, it's like the Twilight
You're
Zone.
done for. Here's
There
the
is
thing.
a
I'm
Twilight
there.
Zone episode
Yeah.
where like they're stuck in the same place for like ever. Like no matter where they turn, they like are back to the same place. That is what the Florida suburbs are like.
That was real. Meanwhile, I'm wearing black, skinny girls' pants. And this is 2000, middle of 2000. So that was what everyone was doing,
Listen, Tumblr.
sweating like crazy. Tumblr didn't exist yet, Lauren. This is how ancient I am.
Wow.
We were on
Okay.
LiveJournal. We were
So
on Xanga.
I'm talking to a geriatric
You're
man.
talking to an ancestor here.
Tell me about gardening.
I moved into a new house. I'm starting a new garden. Very sad to say goodbye to my old garden. There's a character in the movie Boys Go to Jupiter who's an obsessive citrus cultivator, and that is now me. I have two. I have a lemon tree and a lime tree that I'm desperately trying to keep alive.
My grandma has a beautiful lemon tree. They're like massive lemons too. I don't know how they
Where does
get.
she live?
She lives in Florida.
Well, there you go. There you go.
There you go. One of the many
Because you
developments that
can't
I
really do
have
it here
gotten
in
lost
Zone
in.
6, Pennsylvania. I mean, I'm fighting
Yeah.
against nature here.
Do you know what a calamundan is?
I'm assuming it's a little fruit from the way you're doing this.
It
Is
is,
that right?
yes. Yes. I would love to see a calamundan made in blender, even though it's just a
I think
circle.
I can probably do
It's
that
just an
for you.
orange circle. It's actually just a tiny little orange that's like that big. I had a tree one time, a calamundan tree,
Alamunda.
and it died. But the fruit that it gave me that one summer was just so memorable. It was really beautiful. I think
That
growing
what you
like,
just said was like a poem, like
have you ever heard the poem The Orange? Also, thank you.
by Billy Collins. Yeah,
Is it well, I don't know who it's by. It's the one that's like, today I brought my friend an orange. I'm happy to be alive. Something like that.
probably a different poem. Probably
Okay.
a different poem. But
Okay.
it's like we've been in a kind of an era of fruit poems for a while now, like
Yeah.
Instagram, like typewriter fruit poems. I like
That's
that.
like
I go
that's
for
like
that.
that's like today
Figs,
he skinned me like an orange peel.
but I
Rup-
was a fig.
but I was a fig. Rupee,
Yeah,
rupee,
the
rupee
rupee
core.
stuff. We
Uh,
are being haters here. I feel like we really are at a cafe.
wait, I mean that's what I'm going for.
People want to hear our opinions on this stuff,
That's
you
okay.
know?
It's like kind of what the internet, the world as a whole is missing. Yeah.
Like you can tell from the comments, people are really grateful that we're doing this.
No, that's why I started this because I got so many comments. They
You're
were
giving
like,
back.
yeah, and everyone was like, "Oh my God, like what are your opinions on Fatburgs? What are your opinions on like Calamundans and like the state of poetry in 2025?" And I was like, "Don't worry, guys.
We'll cover
I'm
it
here.
all in the
We'll
next
cover it.
video.
We'll
Yeah.
cover it."
Well,
Um,
it's been a great, authentic chat with you. I'm so glad that you made two drinks.
yes, and it'll be waiting for you like next time you're in Charlotte, North Carolina, if you're ever here.
You think the eggs will keep long
Yeah.
enough for this sort
No,
of,
for sure.
yeah, yeah. Just put that in the freezer. You'll be probably
Yeah.
fine.
Thaw it out in a couple years, months. I did send you the screenshot. My friend was at our local indie theater and he saw a trailer for Boys Go to Jupiter and he was like, the only reason I like actually paid attention was because it was like so captivating. And then I saw at the end your name and I was like, oh my God, I forgot my name,
You've got the pull quote.
the pull quote in the trailer because
I think you can take credit for
the
most
film.
people seeing the movie. You know, it's probably
Yeah.
90% of the audience traffic has come from that quote.
That's what I'm thinking, numbers wise. But
Yeah.
trust Julian, I will be bringing every single person I know to see this film because I truly think it's like one of the greatest animated feature films that has been released in the past very long time.
That means a lot. And I'm so glad that you have been, well, you've been on the journey the whole time. We
I
met
really
at the
have.
premiere at Tribeca. You did our top four. That was a top life
Yeah.
moment for me.
With that being said, one last cheers. Boom. Doom.
Let's do a label out on that one.
Mm. Yep. Two Boys Go to Jupiter in theaters now. Everybody go see it. Go take your friends. Go take your blobby donut pal and enjoy. Anything else to say to the audience?
And to take your enemies, take people who you're sort of not on the best terms with, but maybe this would be a time to patch up. Call your Congress people and let them know the movie is out. You
Yeah.
know, we can make a difference here.
Boys Go to Jupiter.
Buy tickets and don't go.
2026.
That actually, you know, buy a ticket, don't see the movie, leave a 5-star review on Letterboxd. Fine.
And basically, it's going to be number one at the box office tomorrow after this is released.
After it's feeling like there's momentum here. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Is there going to be a next feature?
I don't know. I'm writing one, but it's going to be a while.
Are you still doing like video game things?
I think I would like to make a video game as sort of a just to rotate a little bit between
Right.
the movies.
Change it up.
It's some, you know, because it's been a long time since I made a video game, and I love them. I can get addicted to any video game. You know
Was
what
that
I've been playing a lot?
What?
Clue on the iPhone. Anything where I can do this, does not matter what it is, I can get addicted to it.
No, true. Like I'm like a child sometimes. Give me a phone screen.
Yeah,
I'll just scroll.
you got games on your phone? I will do
I'll just
Minesweeper, I'll do Flappy Bird. I was
Oh,
scrolling in the
yeah.
pandemic. My big app after I did everything else, after I looked at everyone's Venmos, I just go on Google Maps and I'd see what if I just go
Hell yeah,
down
I do that.
for
I
like
do
an
that
hour.
to this day. Sometimes I'm
Yeah,
in
that's
Guatemala.
kind of really fun.
Hey, How did we get from North Carolina to Guatemala? I don't know. The thumb did it.
It makes you feel
Literally.
like anything's possible. You just move
Literally.
yourself around the world.
It makes you remember that like the world is so small and it's literally at our fingertips and we could go anywhere. Wait, can I pay you to make a little theme song?
I'll just do freestyle. I'll just do like a little.
Okay, do it now. Do it now. We have less than a minute. Go. Okay, it's not picking up anything because it's just no. It's just a.
It's knows the phone is saving you, or the computer is saving you from my beatboxing.
But I don't want to be saved.
That's too bad. That's technology getting in the way. Okay, we're gonna get cut off.
We are gonna. Okay,
Well,
Julian, it has been actually like so lovely. I really am so grateful that you were the first
I
person.
am